For that. Now, this Friday marks 21 years since the death of Diana, Princess of Wales. And this week we're hearing from the winners of the Diana Award. That's an award established in the Princess's memory to celebrate young people who've gone above and beyond to change the world for the better. Now, Sara Mahmood is one of the Diana Award nominees. She's won the award for her work helping the young people of Rochdale as their Youth Member of Parliament. She's in our Salford studio, along with her health worker, who's Heather Mellalieu, who nominated her for the award. And welcome to you both. And Sara, I've got to ask, first of all, what it feels like to be nominated for something quite prestigious as this.
Well, it's a great honour to be nominated for such a prestigious award. When I first found out I'd been nominated, not by one person but by two, I was over the moon and I can't wait to receive the award in September.
Heather, why do you think she's won it?
I think when I've completed the application, the work that she's done along with the Youth Cabinet just reinforced everything that the Diana Award stands for. So they'd worked around bullying, they'd worked about mental health, they've got additional workers in there, they've raised the funding to get that. So they've worked so hard to do that. Obviously, Sara as NYP, those were part of her manifesto points, and she chairs obviously the Youth Cabinet. So it was her that I nominated. But the work that they've done has just been fantastic this year.
And Sara, just explain, as Rochdale's Youth Member of Parliament, what sort of things were you doing?
Well, I was doing all sorts of things, from chairing Youth Cabinet meetings to public speaking at different events, charity events that I held, and, you know, working with young people in the borough regarding mental health awareness and all sorts.
And that's something you're particularly passionate about, isn't it? This issue about mental health awareness for young people.
That's right, yeah. I feel like mental health is really important. I feel like the most important element of your life is health, because if you don't have good health, then you can't do many things. And in my opinion, I believe that mental health is not treated with the same reverence as a physical health issue, despite it having the same debilitating effects, which, if you think about, is very shocking. Well,
yes, it's shocking, but what change do you want to make? Sitting in Parliament's one thing, but what sense did you have of what you were making people change their minds, perhaps, about it all?
Yeah, well, I want young people, you know, to be very open about mental health and share their experiences, and if they need help, to ask people and not be afraid to ask for help.
And Heather, you nominated her for the award, and she's done rather well. I suspect I suspect you're not that surprised.
Well, I was surprised because, I mean, if you look at the things that have gone on throughout the country, or what young people achieve on a daily basis, you know, some of our young people achieve some massive things. So I was surprised, but I wanted to give her the chance, obviously, by nominating her, because just to raise the profile, really, of the things that they have done, her and the Cabinet, within the Rochdale Borough. It's been, they've worked really, really hard, and she deserves it. Yep.
And Sara, I know, I spoke to you a little earlier, I know your family are very proud of you. I'm just wondering what your proudest moment was, though, as an MP.
Well, my proudest moment was definitely when I won the elections, because I had worked so hard, you know, to get to that point, so it was a really big achievement for me.
Now, I know lots of people watching Sara are going to say, my word, she should go into politics, but they're going to be disappointed, aren't they?
Well, in my opinion, I've always had an interest in politics, but I like to do it as a hobby, and, you know, all the charity events that I organise, so I love doing that, and I want to carry on working with the Rochdale Youth Service and Heather in particular, so I'm looking forward to work with Heather in the long term.
Heather, I mean, she mustn't listen to this bit, but she'd be a loss if she didn't go to politics, wouldn't she?
I don't know. I know her aspirations lie elsewhere. I think she wants to be a heart surgeon, I think. So I know her aspirations lie elsewhere, but she would be an excellent politician if she did decide to go down that route, yeah.
And Sara, well, you didn't tell me that earlier, but I mean, if you want to go into heart surgery, yeah, there's a route. You want to go to university first?
Yeah, I either want to go to Cambridge or Oxford University to do a course that I'm particularly passionate about, so I'm just hoping to do the best.
And I'm just wondering, and it's not on the list of questions I think we talked about earlier, but what do you think older people my age, do you think we get your generation, or is there a bit of a gap developing there?
Well, I always often feel that young people are neglected and not really had their voices heard compared to adults, so I feel like that's quite unfair, and young people should have their voices heard too.
Well, anybody watching you will suspect that'll change. But Heather, in terms of that young lady sitting next to you, heart surgeon, whatever she does, what is it about her, do you think, that makes her stand out?
I think just a determination more than anything else. She, you know, when you first meet her, she's very demure, she's very shy, she's very quiet, but she's got this absolute steel of determination within her to get things done and to make things different and to make things better for, certainly while she was our Member of Youth Parliament, she definitely sort of wanted to make things better for Rochdale Borough and for young people that live there.
And Sara, did you ever get frustrated, angry with some of the responses you got?
No, I didn't. I'm always determined, and I love working with different kinds of people, and I get on really well with everyone.
Well, many, many congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
It's really good to talk to you both. Sara, Heather, thank you both.
Thanks a lot. Thank